My name is Dan DeRyckere. I'm an artist, a photographer, a painter, and a printmaker. Today, we're going to talk about how to calibrate a monitor and profile a printer. Color is beautiful, it's all around us, it's in our life, and in our photographs. Color can fill the sky, or be subtle and quiet, as broad as a smile, show unconditional love, remind us of a favorite vacation. Color can show simple pleasures, or bring back a quiet moment of beauty. Photos capture our memorable moments that settle deep in our mind and heart. So how are we to keep them vivid? Our photos, the colors, the shadows, the details, are a mirror back in time. They help us keep true to those moments. However, our monitors do not. Even a brand new monitor shows us mismatched color. To see the true color, we calibrate our monitors. So, why calibrate a monitor? Because it will guarantee the red rose you see on your monitor is the same red you saw when you took the picture. Not rust color, not berry color, but red. The goal is consistent color, accurate color, true color. We can get there with Apple's built-in software calibrator. Some people use it, but it has what I consider a design flaw. It has you make a series of visual choices. It relies on your eyes. But you can't trust your eye. Our eyes and brain fool us. For example, see the two green squares? The one on the right looks brighter, doesn't it? Mask everything except the green squares, and they look the same. See, connect them with the same green to prove that they're both the same color, and they still look the same. But even when you know the truth, your eyes fooled you again. So we can't trust our eyes. We need a device to help us set a standard. A monitor is calibrated against a measured standard to show true color. An uncalibrated monitor will be too bright, too dark, too warm, too cool, not accurate. To calibrate your monitor, you need one of these. It is a spectro-photometer. This one happens to be a ColorMunki by X-Rite. You could also buy a Spider 5 by Datacolor. These will help you get accurate, true color. We can also match a printer to a monitor. You want your prints to match what you see on your calibrated monitor. You need to make accurate profiles for your printer and paper combinations. Next, I will show you how to calibrate your monitor, then how to make a printer profile, and finally, I will review the available calibration hardware choices. Ansel Adams said that the negative is the composer's score and the print is the performance. Everything we do is in service of the print. If you want to have the single greatest impact on your prints, calibrate your monitor. before you do anything, before you buy anything, if you don't have a monitor calibrator, go out and buy one. By calibrating your monitor, you'll know exactly what you are looking at is accurate when you look at your screen. So let's take a look at how to calibrate a monitor and build a printer profile. Now the device I'm going to use is an X-Rite ColorMunki photo because it can calibrate a monitor, it can make a printer profile, and if you have one, you can use it to calibrate a digital projector. But what we're about to do holds true for pretty much every device on the market. The ColorMunki is just the one I happen to have. So let's start by launching the software. We get this dialog box with three choices. Match my printer to my display. Profile my display. Profile my printer. We're going to profile a display, so let's click on that. I have two monitors, so we'll choose this one on top and click Next. We have three choices: LCD, laptop, projector. In this instance, it's an LCD, and we're going to choose Easy and click Next. The ColorMunki is going to make all the measurements for us. The software is going to tell us that the device is connected and that we have to rotate this ring from the measurement position to the calibration position. And then click Calibrate. The device is going to calibrate itself. It's going to see that everything's in order and that it has zeroed itself out so that it has a known set of variables that are programmed into it, and it's going to match those. Once that's done, let's... Oh, wait a minute. I need to move this back to the measurement position. There we go. So once that's done, we'll click Next. And we're going to do the calibration itself. So we're going to put this into a zippered bag, which comes with it. It's weighted. The long strap here is weighted with sand, so it counterbalances the weight of this device. Zip it all the way around, like so, and then we're going to place it on the screen. There's a rectangle here that says place ColorMunki here, and that's what we're going to do. Get it situated so it's nice and tight up against the screen. And we click Next. The software is going to run through a series of colors of different values, and it's going to measure the known quantities and compare them to the quantities measured by the device. It will build a profile to zero out the monitor so that what I see on the monitor is going to be what I get in a print. A calibrated monitor helps me avoid the mistake of adjusting the color of the photos in Photoshop to compensate for an uncalibrated monitor. For example, I could take a photo, make it look beautiful on an uncalibrated monitor, and then when I went to make a print, the print would tend to be magenta. And the reason why is uncalibrated monitors tend to be blue. So by adding the appropriate amounts of color to compensate for the blueness of the monitor, the printer is going to print what I send it, so what I get back will look terrible. Here with a calibrated monitor, what I see is what I get. Profile completed. So now we have created a profile, and the software is asking us to name it. It actually suggests a name, and in this case we'll just leave it. It is the name of the monitor. It says easy, and it says D65, which is the color temperature that it balanced it to. So we'll click Save. And it's building the profile. Now it offers us another choice. It asks us if we wanted to be reminded to recalibrate the monitor in 1 week, 2, 3, or 4 weeks. I normally choose every 4 weeks. But I will calibrate my monitor every time I have an important project. I just feel safer calibrating every time I'm working on something that's really important. Now let's click Next, and we can take a look at the monitor before and after. And we click Next, and we're done. Now that we have a calibrated monitor, let's build a printer profile using the ColorMunki. The software will help us print out 2 test charts or targets that are going to look like this. There are 50 different colors on this piece of paper. Let's take a look at how to create them. We're going to come to our software and choose Profile My Printer. The software offers us 2 choices: Create New Profile, Optimize Existing Profile. We're going to choose Create New Profile. Next, we're asked to choose our printer. Epson Stylus Pro 4900. And next we're going to have to name our profile. The name should include the name of the paper, in this case Moab, LaSalle, the name of the printer, Epson 4900, and the printer resolution 2880, so 2800. That tells us everything we need to know about this profile that we're building for this specific paper and printer combination. And we click Next. This dialog box shows us what the target looks like, and I'll click Print. We can read this stuff, which is basically just warnings. Click Continue. And then we're going to set up the printer dialog box. We'll make sure that it's the right printer, that it's the right paper, that the letter is sheet, US letter sheet. We'll go from layout to printer settings. We'll make sure that the paper here is the right one. We'll use manual feed. We can leave 16-bit output on, it doesn't matter. Super Photo 2880 DPI, and click off high speed. And click print. And this will print this target. Now it's important that when you actually print a target that you allow it to dry for at least 10 minutes. And the software here helps you do that. Now, my printed target was printed earlier and it's already dry, so we're going to skip the drying process and click Next. We now come to this dialog box that shows us the same colors that are on the test print are now in that dialog box. And what the software is asking us to do is to scan or measure, for want of a better word, each of these 5 strips. The important thing to keep in mind is that we make sure that when we start and we end, we want to start with this on white and hold this button down. So we're going to hold the button down, start on white, go along the edge here, and end on white. And the software moves to the next line of color bars. So we'll do the same thing to the second one. Hold the button in, start on white, come across, end on white. Same with the third. And the fourth. Oh, I didn't quite do it right, so now we have a red rectangle around that, so we're going to try it again. Start on white, end on white. No, same problem. Try it again. Not sure what I'm doing wrong. There we go. And go to the last one. Start on white. End on white. So then we click Next. And it's taking those measurements that we've had and it's building the second test chart, which we'll print, and then we'll do the same thing to. Now we have to print our second test target. So let's click Print, Continue, and again make sure that everything is in the right order, exactly the same as we had it in the previous target that we printed. Go through the printer settings, manual feed, Textured fine art paper. $28.80, high speed off, and print. Now the printer is going to print the second target that we're going to measure. And here's what this second target looks like. More earthy colors. You can see that we've printed two different targets. This is the first one. This is the second one. The measurements from this one created this target. So let's click next. And we get the same drying time of 10 minutes. We've already printed ours, so we can skip the drying process and click next. And it's the same drill again. We use the ColorMunki. We start on white, push the button in, end on white, release. Start on white on the second strip. Third strip. Fourth strip. Fifth strip. And we click next. We can take a look here at the name for our printer, the paper, and we can click Save, and it's building the profile. It takes a little while to do that. So as the software creates the profile, it's a specific profile made for a specific paper and specific printer, which will give us the best possible print. Now, the profiles that come with the printers that you buy are okay to good. These profiles that we are able to create with this equipment are great to exceptional. It's that little bit extra that makes these prints really sing. And that's why we're doing this. So the only thing we really need to think about is that we're not only doing this for prints, but we're calibrating our monitor for anything we send out. If we want to send a photo to a friend in an email or put it on a website, we want that photo to be accurate color, so when it goes elsewhere, it is as good as it can be as well. So this isn't just for printing, although the real benefit for people like me who print is that what you see is what you get. Well, that's it. It's pretty straightforward stuff. It's far more scary to think about than it is to actually do, and the quality of the images that you get once you do it are worth the entire price of admission and the small amount of time it takes to create the profiles you need to create the prints you've always envisioned.
Now you know how easy it is to calibrate a monitor and profile a printer. So let's take a look at a range of calibration devices. There are two primary brands, Spider 5 by Datacolor and ColorMunki and i1Photo by X-Rite. We'll start with the basic entry-level X-Rite ColorMunki Smile. It's a simple color meter which will calibrate your monitor. It's a bargain at $79. We should note that all the prices here are taken from Amazon's website as of September 2015. The mid-level X-Rite ColorMunki display is an excellent color meter which will calibrate your monitor and your projector. The software allows you to make more advanced calibrations. That's $159. The high-level X-Rite ColorMunki Photo is a professional spectro-photometer which will calibrate your monitor, your projector, and will profile your printer paper combinations. That's $409. The Pro-level X-Rite i1 Photo is a top-end Pro spectrophotometer which will calibrate your monitor, your projector, and will profile your printer paper combinations. The software allows super advanced control of your calibrations and your printer profiles. It's $1,250. The Datacolor Spider 5 is an excellent color meter which allows you to calibrate your monitor but not profile your printer. It is sold with 3 levels of software that offers increasingly advanced control of your calibrations. The basic Spider 5 Express is $119. The Mid Spider 5 Pro is $185, and the Mid Plus Spider 5 Elite is $279. The Datacolor Spider 5 Studio uses the same color meter to calibrate your monitor and a separate spectrophotometer to profile your printer paper combinations. It's $499. Well, that's it. I hope you stop guessing, start knowing, and start seeing true color. Thank you for watching.